Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you not remember where we are? Because we're in Psalms.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Exactly.
So, I think we did like 10 something yesterday. 107 through 109.
7, 8, and 9, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
today
there
we're
was
doing...
God shit in there.
Yeah.
And things.
God happened.
And Psalms.
He was kind of a dick, I guess, or whatever.
I mean, that's generally, like, we're pretty safe in saying that,
Yeah.
generally, anytime.
Yeah. I don't
So-
remember, but I'm sure that guy was a dick.
He was definitely a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't, yeah, he was.
There was that one that the guy rambled on about, like, all the bad things.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, how much he wanted to, like,
curse
kill people
you
and shit.
Be gone and,
right.
and give them death and erase his children from history.
Yeah, it
and
was horrible.
Punish them too while you're at it.
I think it's like, I think my mind just erases the bad. That's why I can never remember anything.
My mind only remembers the bad. Like, I retain no good.
Well, to be fair, the only good that we read is about them praising God, and I'm like, but that's not even real, so I don't care.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to love them. You're supposed to fear them.
Right. Oh, side note.
Side note.
We are done with our campaign for our live
fundraiser.
Live event where we were raising funny money for our live equipment our equipment that we need for our live event. Holy fuck!
You said that yesterday. Live equipment.
Yeah, I apparently can't word there.
No, you cannot.
So
let me rephrase that for you. The campaign that we were running as a fundraiser for funds for equipment for our live event has ended.
Yes.
Thank you to all contributors.
Yes, definitely. We raised a total of $420.
Which we so appreciate.
We definitely do. Yeah, it's going to help out tremendously towards what we need. And we just can't thank you guys enough. And you did, and yeah.
You did money at us.
You did money at us, and that was cool.
And we so appreciate it.
We do. And
if you are in Dayton, Ohio on the 27th,
come see us. We'll be at Bricks. It's a bar in
It's
Dayton.
a brick bar.
But reach out to us first if you plan on coming, because they do want you to RSVP.
Because it's tight quarters.
There's limited spacing for the event. So, but yeah, just reach out to us and let us know, and we'll give you the directions on how to RSVP if you do want to come out.
Yep.
And that's that.
Kid'll be there.
Yeah.
So
as well as us,
as well as we and
the
kid will be
husband
there.
and the wife
and the kid.
and the kid.
That's the important part, honestly.
Right.
Nobody gives a shit about us.
So anyway,
yes.
What are we covering today?
110, 11, and 12 of the Psalms in the last book of the Book of Psalms.
Sounds great. Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. All right, here we are jumping into Psalm 110.
Sounds wonderful.
And guess what?
What?
It's a psalm.
Is it? No shit.
Of David.
Of David. My God.
It says of David.
It's been so long since I've heard from that guy.
It's not.
Amazing. I know.
No, he's in everything. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. The Lord says to my Lord.
It's David's all the way down.
That was decent. Okay, so the Lord says to my Lord.
Yeah.
Sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet. Boom.
His left hand is just it's like Jello, because he never uses the fucking thing. It's always his right hand. His left hand, it just doesn't work quite right. Apparently,
you don't know.
He never uses his left hand. It's always his right hand.
You don't know.
I think there's something wrong with God's left hand. That's what I think.
There's a lot wrong with God, and his left hand is the least of it.
This is just a working theory I've got going.
The Lord will extend your mighty scepter from Zion. You will rule in the midst of your enemies. Your troops will be willing on your day of battle, arrayed in holy majesty from the womb of the dawn. You will receive the dew of your youth. And that dew is like the dew on grass, not the doo-doo. And
I got it.
Not the dew run,
right.
the dew run. The Lord has sworn and will not change his mind. You're a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. The Lord is at your right hand. He will crush kings on the day of his wrath. He will judge the nations, heaping up the dead and crushing the rulers of the whole earth.
Heaping up the dead, huh?
Heaping up the dead.
That is in the Bible. Heaping up the dead is in the Bible.
That's the name of my next band. If I don't write a book called Heaping Up the Dead, then I am a trash human.
Like, not just succeeding and
doing well.
Right, and not
being
winning
nice.
not winning the day, but heaping up the dead.
Heaping up the dead.
That's something.
Heaping up the dead.
Yep.
That reminds me.
Does it?
Yeah.
That scares me a little.
The little boy that I was babysitting today, he's not dead. There's a slide in their backyard, a little plastic slide.
Yeah.
And there was a spider on it, and he was like, ooh, and he was like going to put his hand on it because he's 2 and 2 is stupid. Right. And I was like, oh God, no, run away.
That's teaching him good things.
It could bite him. It looks terrifying. And so then I was like, absolutely not, sir. And so we were like getting away from it. And then I was on the backside and I was like, oh, hell no. And I turned the slide over. The whole fucking bottom of the slide was covered, heaping up the dead, full of spiders. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a spider monopoly.
I see.
It was a spider nest. They were raving. They were dancing. They were partying.
Yeah. It was like a Spider-Verse?
Yeah. And you know what he did? He was like trying to reach his hand out to play with the spiders.
Oh, yeah. They look friendly.
I was like, absolutely not. This is foolishness. And I kicked the slide.
They've got like 8 legs. They could do all kinds of stuff.
Shut your mouth. I kicked the slide over to the gate and was like, come on, we're playing over here. And we went to the way opposite side of the yard.
The way opposite side.
The way opposite side.
Got it.
Fuck that slide and fuck those spiders.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Heaping up the dead.
Heaping up the dead.
That's what those spiders were trying to do to us. But rather, I did it to them because I tattled and I told the dad, y'all got spiders. And he was like, nothing wrong. He was going to rinse them off.
Rinse them off?
Mm-hmm. He's going to drown them.
Okay.
He's going to tsunami their rave.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. He was going to heap up the dead.
Got it. Yep. Got it.
Okay, so you see how I brought that around, yeah?
Yeah, I see.
I think I did a good job. Heaping up the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Crushing the rulers of the whole earth. He will drink from a brook beside the way. Therefore, he will lift up his head. Okay, so that was 110.
Yeah. That was the wording was a little odd in that one, comparatively speaking to other psalms, I should say. So.
Yes. Okay, so this was the Lord gives dominion to the king.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And starts, the Lord said unto my Lord.
Remember? The Lord said unto my Lord.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Okay.
That I literally looked at you when I said it,
so
wondering if you were going to...
The Lord said unto my Lord, being the king.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yes,
okay.
I'm going to get, there's notes on that.
Right.
But I was wondering if you would pick up on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did, just then.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
It is considered both a royal psalm and a messianic psalm, because you know Messiah stuff.
Right.
And may be associated with a king's coronation. This psalm is cited as proof of the plurality of the Godhead and Jesus' supremacy as king, priest, and Messiah.
It's interesting that that's what it is when it was written before Jesus.
It is cited as proof. It is not actual proof.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not a lot of actual proof in this book.
But they're like, see what it says in the Old Testament?
Yeah.
That shit's going to come true.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, that's not how that works. But okay.
Yeah.
You can think that.
I could write a book and I could put all kinds of stuff in it. And I could say, it says right here.
No, you gotta write a thing in chapter like 3, and then you gotta go in chapter 11 and be like, see?
I am awesome because it says right here that in chapter 3 it said I was awesome and also I'm still awesome.
Yeah.
So
proof.
Obviously that's proof.
Boom. I cited it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for this reason, Psalm 110 is the most frequently quoted or referenced psalm in the New Testament.
Oh, wow.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Classical Jewish sources, in contrast, state that the subject of this psalm is either Abraham, David, or the Jewish Messiah yet to come.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so we don't know who the fuck it's about.
Sure.
This psalm is usually dated in the pre-exilic period of Israel.
Okay.
Sometimes even completely in the oldest monarchy.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it old.
Okay.
So
like I don't understand, like these are, that one said it was by David or for David or whatever of David, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these seem to be written at different times, even if they're of David.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just that David collected a bunch of these, or like I don't understand all the of David stuff? I guess
I'm gonna have to look into that more because I don't fully understand it either.
Got it.
Honestly. Like, I think if you ask Christians, like, they don't read into all the history and stuff. So I think they're like, yeah, David wrote them all, period.
Right.
Like, I know that that's what my parents believe.
Sure.
Like, and why wouldn't they? That's what my preacher person
I could
told
believe
me.
that David commissioned, like, a collection of things to be put into writing.
And attributed to him or whatever.
Yeah, sure. That could make some sense.
But that's not Christians, like, Bible-y ones, Bible thumpers, if you will, they say, no, David wrote all of them, period, the end.
Right.
He wrote them with his own little hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Okay. All right.
So, I mean, obviously that can't possibly be true.
I wouldn't think so, yeah.
Some of them are dated way after him, and some of them are dated way before him.
Right.
So,
right.
I don't fucking know. So, let's recall verse 1 for a moment.
Okay.
Where it says, the Lord says to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet.
Right.
So since David wrote this psalm in the third person to be sung by the Levites in the temple of Jerusalem, from a Jewish perspective, the Levites would be saying that the Lord spoke to my master, meaning that God spoke to David.
Right. Okay.
However, many Christian translations capitalize the second word Lord, implying that it refers to Jesus.
Ah.
Okay.
Because
they like to go from New Testament back into Old Testament and make everything Old Testament apply to New Testament.
But you can't make Jesus appear with David.
No. They're not saying that Jesus is there. They're saying that this alludes to a time when.
It's
and
like
that
prophetic.
Yes.
Whatever.
That is what the New Testament is like saying. All of this was prophecy. All of Old Testament is prophecy that is fulfilled in the New Testament.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So they go back and they fill in some blanks and say, see, there goes some Jesus-y stuff right there.
Got it.
Like, it's hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as the Lord God is supposedly speaking to another Lord, capital L, it has been suggested that two distinct divine persons are involved, God and Jesus, such that David is acknowledging Christ's sovereignty and David's subservience to him.
Okay.
So nobody fucking knows who's talking to whom.
Yeah.
But God is a dick.
Sure.
Of that I am.
We're 100% certain about that. Yeah.
Yes. The Talmud and the Midrash state that this psalm is about Abraham, who was victorious in battle to save his nephew Lot and merited priesthood.
Okay.
But in Christianity, the psalm is thought to be pure gospel and specifically refers to Jesus as the Messiah. Okay?
Okay.
This psalm is recited as a prayer of protection to achieve peace with enemies.
I see. By heaping up the dead, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, and when you say peace, I hear kill the fuck out of them.
Right. Yeah.
So listen to this. Oliver Cromwell reportedly had his army sing this psalm before going out to battle against Scotland.
Ah.
It was his favorite fighting song, which led to Psalm 110 becoming known as the cursing psalm.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raw, raw, ree, kick him in the knee. Raw, raw, ras, kill him so fucking dead.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Okay.
In 1959, Richard Rogers composed a partial setting of the psalm for the opening sequence of his musical, The Sound of Music.
Oh.
Yeah, that Rogers.
Okay.
Sorry. That was a thing that fell.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to jump into Psalm 111.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Psalm 11, praise the Lord.
No.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Okay? I will extol the Lord with all my heart in the council of the upright and in the assembly. Both.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Great are the works of the Lord. They are pondered by all who delight in them. All who delight in them ponder it.
Okay. I mean, I can't speak to that because I don't delight in it.
I don't either.
So,
there is no delight here.
Right.
I just remember lots of dancing in the blood of your enemies and wishing death and mayhem upon their children and then heaping up the dead.
Yeah, I just can't get past those things sometimes.
Right.
You know,
right.
it's
And let us never forget the dude that had to collect foreskins
that was David.
to buy stuff.
That was David.
Yeah. So
to buy a wife.
To buy a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's just lots of, hop on pop incest and nasty rape stuff. Like, no, this book is gross.
Yeah.
Glorious and majestic are his deeds, and his righteousness endures forever. He has caused his wonders to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and compassionate. He provides food for those who fear him.
You know what I see that endures forever from God?
This stupid book.
Judgmental bullshit from his followers.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Just immense judgment of people's lifestyles and choices and what the fuck? Where do they get off doing that?
Because they can, and people who can be in power will do anything to maintain that power.
I grew up with the idea that God, Jesus, the Bible, Christianity, right? I grew up with the idea, not insofar as I knew about Christianity. I grew up with the idea that it wasn't for us to judge.
Right.
It wasn't for people to judge. It's that is something God should do.
Like, I don't believe in that God, but the rules seem nice because they talk about being nice and forgiving and loving.
Right.
Like, okay. Like,
yeah, no,
that religion sounds nice. I don't believe in God, but that religion sounds nice.
If there really was no judgment involved by humans, living humans, I think it would be a lot better religion. Because ultimately every failing that they have involves judging other humans. Right. So I've never been able to wrap my head around that and understand why I don't know why my idea is this and then the reality is something else, I guess. I mean, maybe I'm probably wrong because I didn't go to church a lot, but what I was told, what I felt like I thought I knew was that, people are not supposed to judge. That is left to God. Yeah. So
I mean, that's what I was always told as a child. So
right.
That's what I grew up thinking as well.
But in practice, it's much different.
They're horrible people.
I don't want to say all Christians are horrible people. I mean, Jimmy Carter is one of my favorite human beings on the planet, and he is very much Christian.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean,
I'm sure that there are many nice people on both sides. However, I'm very cynical and jaded because of all the anti-gay and anti-woman
yes,
and anti-life, even though they say they're pro-life.
no, definitely.
Like,
if you can't get over these aspects that are more or less the norm for what people in this country want, then kind of fuck you.
and also, moreover, are none of your fucking business.
Right.
Like, let people love who they love, be who they are, and do with their bodies as they wish.
One of my favorite things that you always said to me early on when we got together was that why should anybody care what anybody's doing,
With my vagina?
Right. Yeah, with whatever. Why do we care about how people are having sex?
That's
It
the
doesn't
thing
fucking matter.
I cannot fathom why somebody gives two shits about my pussy. I mean, honestly, that's what it comes down to. I cannot fathom that.
Right.
Why are you so interested in my crotch?
Right.
Like, seriously,
Yeah.
you are more interested in my crotch than I am. That's weird. You're weird. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
right.
You're weird if you have ideas, thoughts, and problems with what I do with my crotch.
Yeah.
Like, go away.
Yeah.
All the way away. Like, to Mars away,
Right.
where there's no air. Just go there. Go to the sun and burn up. Just be away from me. Because you don't need to worry about my fucking vagina. That's all.
But we don't want to, we're not for murdering people.
No, I'm just wishing you as far away from me as possible because you are weird if you're worried about my vagina. I'm just saying.
Yes, I totally agree.
Okay? And also, while we're on that subject, don't worry about my husband's penis either.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
weird and gross. Stop it.
Right.
Just stop worrying about genitals. Like, the more that Christians bang on and on and on about people's genitals, the more I'm like, you are fucking gross and weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the weirdo. Okay? They are.
Yeah.
Are you ready for me to stop now?
You're going on
I
a
am.
bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was repeating myself. Because it's a sticking point. Like, I literally can't get over that.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. Okay.
Is it weird?
It's weird.
It's weird.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
Okay, he provides food for those who fear him.
Yeah, I mean,
He
sometimes
throws birds at them.
Yeah. Right.
He remembers his covenant forever, except for when he doesn't.
Yeah, like when he kills all of humanity.
He has shown his people the power of his works, giving them the lands of other nations.
Although I guess his covenant technically was after he killed all of humanity.
Hold on.
Yeah, sorry. I got stuck on that.
He's shown the people the power of his works, giving them the lands of other nations.
Yeah.
Hereby saying, these lands belong to other people. I fucking stole them and gave them to you.
I thought that we thought that was shit back in Exodus. We're
I
like,
know, but
what
now-
the fuck? There's other people that live there.
Right, but it was never spelled out so clearly as right there.
Right.
This
right.
land belongs to other nations, and I said, fuck those guys, and I gave it to you.
I mean, that's essentially what happened. Yeah.
That's gross and stupid.
But minus the God actually doing that, it was
Right.
It was actually just people killing people,
Right. In
But,
the name
you
of
know.
their scary little idol.
and then never actually taking it fully over because
Because
You know.
they said they did, and then they didn't.
right. But I mean, whatever.
Another weird little tidbit.
There's so many things.
And they're fucking giants? What? Get the fuck out of here.
Talking donkeys.
Yeah. The works of his hands are faithful and just. All his precepts are trustworthy. False. They are steadfast forever and ever, done in faithfulness and uprightness. He provided redemption for his people. He ordained his covenant forever. Holy and awesome is his name. I mean, short and silly, I think, but okay.
Yeah, how do you not have any, vowels?
Yahweh
That's dumb.
and Elohim and Adonai and what are the other ones? Like all those God names. I'm like, you got a lot of names.
Right.
And then there's the secret, powerful, mystical, magical spell ones. I'm like, whatever.
yeah.
Your name is not holy and awesome. Your name is silly.
Right.
Okay. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All who follow his precepts have good understanding. I can tell you that is false right there.
Right.
Just
right.
because you follow God does not mean that you have good understanding.
Definitely not.
To him belongs eternal praise.
Mm.
Eternal something. Okay, so 111. Psalm 111 is the Lord's care for his people.
Okay.
It starts, praise ye the Lord, I will praise the Lord with my whole heart. Not a quarter of it, not
Just
a third
the whole
of it.
thing.
The whole thing.
Yep.
All or nothing.
Right.
This is a psalm in praise of the divine attributes.
Okay.
This psalm, along with Psalm 112, the next one,
Mm-hmm.
is an acrostic by phrase.
That's the using the alphabet thing?
Not necessarily. It's using a letter at the beginning of each one
Right.
to spell out a word or phrase or
Or the
something.
alphabet.
Yeah, the
Whatever.
alphabet usually down the side.
Right.
Which this one, each phrase begins with a letter of the Hebrew alphabet in order. So
Got it. It seems like every time we've heard acrostic so far in
the Hebrews
Psalms,
were very,
it was the alphabet.
Yeah, because they were very into that. Like, it was very important to them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's what they did.
Got it.
So, okay, now we're moving on to Psalm 112. I mean, we are just zooming through these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Praise the Lord.
No.
Blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who finds great delight in his commands. I love killing people. That's awesome. His children will be mighty in the land. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches are in his house. We don't get to see him because they're in his house.
Yeah.
And his righteousness endures forever, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the darkness, light dawns for the upright, for the gracious and compassionate and righteous man.
Especially if you're Joshua when the sun stayed up for 3 days.
Yeah, that was
so
badass.
like, even though it was supposed to be dark, it was still light out.
It was.
Because they were probably upright,
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good will come to him who is generous and lends freely, who conducts his affairs with justice. Oh, you're supposed to lend freely, huh?
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, early on in, I think it was Leviticus.
Yes, they did.
It said that you shouldn't charge interest and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So
they were really, really cool about like helping the poor and.
Right. Yeah, they were much more giving back then.
I saw something, and this was just like some dumb BuzzFeed kind of article. I don't know that it was BuzzFeed. It was just something like that.
Right.
Where there was like this meme on the front page, and it said something like, we should plant orange trees and other fruit-bearing bushes and stuff along all of the streets and sidewalks so that the poor can just walk along and pick fruit and, never be hungry. And I was like, yeah, like you mean in the Bible in early days when...
Right, when they said, leave the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they said that when you go and you, gather up all of sow your fields and all that shit, and you gather all your grown stuff, like leave stuff along the edges so that the poor can come gather it too and not feel like they're being beggars.
Right.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
You mean like from the Bible actually taught?
I remember when I was younger, we had a pear tree in our front yard.
Aw.
And it was really cool. Like,
That's neat.
Me and like neighbors, we'd just, pick a pear off the tree and eat it.
That's cool.
It was great.
You and I had a what was that bush we had in our backyard?
Mulberry
bush. It was so good.
Yeah.
We did not go round and round. I did not go round and round it. I stood in one spot and I went from top to bottom and I ate as many as I could stuff it. I would stand out there for an hour going boink, 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 and I would just stuff them into my mouth.
Yep.
It was the best.
That's true.
Like, we would park right by the mulberry bush and you would get out of the car and I would be like, I'll be in a bit. And you'd be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you thought it was so weird. But I'd never had something like that before where you're just growing food and it's just right there in your yard and you just stand there and eat it.
Right.
And so that's what I did. I stood there and ate it.
You sure did.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I've never had that before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Generous, lends freely, conducts his affairs with justice. Surely he will never be shaken, but he might be stirred. But a righteous man will be remembered forever. He will have no fear of bad news. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord. His heart is secure. He will have no fear. In the end, he will look triumph on his foes. He has scattered abroad his gifts to the poor. His righteousness endures forever. His horn will be lifted high in honor. Brr, 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 brr. The wicked man will see and be vexed. Roar! He will gnash his teeth. Grrr, and waste away. The longings of the wicked will come to nothing. The end.
Okay.
Okay.
Except for, like, earlier they were talking about how the wicked do succeed.
Yeah.
And that
They were
God
like,
will...
I hate it that the wicked always succeed.
Right.
Why, God? Why?
And, like, God's either going to punish them after they die or going to punish their, progeny or whatever.
It just depends on what page you're reading.
It really does. It really does.
So Psalm 112 is the prosperity of him who fears the Lord. And it starts, Praise ye the Lord, blessed is the man who feareth the Lord. This is a psalm in praise of the virtuous. This psalm, along with Psalm 111, is acrostic by phrase, blah, 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 blah. And those are my notes for 111 and 112.
I see.
We
I
are
especially
done.
like the blah, 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 blah.
Because I already said that part in the last one.
Okay, yeah.
It was the thing with the acrostic and the alphabet and the letters down the side.
I gotcha.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, so that was Psalms, let's see,
10, 11, 12.
110, 111, and 112. And then tomorrow, hypothetically...
No, not hypothetically.
Not hypothetically, we know.
We know for a fact that we will be doing 113, 114, and 115.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, then we will see you guys. No, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Wait, this is... this is going
Thursday.
out on Friday.
Yeah, this is a Friday show, so this will be coming up on Monday.
Yeah.
And we do need to do a special episode of some type this weekend, which we skipped last weekend because wedding that we went to, etc. So I'm not sure if we're going with book club or if we're going with Patreon because it has been our 2 weeks since our Patreon.
I think we'll probably do a Patreon. I'm just not
sure
what.
Probably do a Patreon. But something will happen this weekend, and then I'll get out the weekly replay, and then we'll be back with the regular episodes again on Monday.
With 113, 114, and 115.
You got it. All right, we'll see you guys then.
Yep, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.